Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're all okay. So today we are heading down to Stansted from Edinburgh. This is the V2 of Edinburgh. And I checked earlier, it was pretty busy. But it is starting to chill out a little bit now. Some planes over there. There's a Ryanair just getting ready to taxi. 06 is the runway in use tonight, so you can see them all kind of queuing up down the end there. And we're back in our 737. I was starting to miss it, I've got to be honest. I spent most of today flying it for a video that will be up in the channel. I spent most of today flying the 777 for a video that will be up on the channel hopefully in the next few days. It's one I very much enjoyed making, but I did think when I was doing it, man, I do miss that 7.3. I do love it. Like a favourite t-shirt, that plane. So we are going to be heading down to Stansted because of course there's the new world update today, and with the new world update comes a free version of Stansted. Obviously probably not going to be up to any build standards, but it's free, so we'll check it out, we'll see if we like it, and it might be something that a lot of you can use instead of having to put your hand in your pocket, so it's got to be good. Who have we got in the chat? Flare Aviation, Skypoint, hello, 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 hello. Hope you're all well. I'm a little bit concerned, just a small bit concerned, that I'm going to forget how to fly the 737. Just a little bit. Right. So what have we done? I've done... What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I've turned the batteries on, and I've got our ground power sorted. So we're now running on ground power, so that's fine. So probably what we need to do is we'll get our EFB sorted out. You alright, Jake? Jets Aviation, I'm not entirely sure. When I put GSX profiles, drag and drop the installer and go into the sim, it went up here. Ugh. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not really an expert when it comes to GSX profiles, I've got to be honest. I hate to say it. Alright, let's go to Posinet. What am I doing? Making a right mess of this, that's what I'm doing. Let's get our navs on. I knew I'd forget how to fly the plane. Navs are up here, aren't they? It is shocking to me how quickly you can forget something. I don't know who the Stansted's from, Jake. It's basically for free. So it's coming as part of World Update 17. If you go into the Content Manager, download World Update 17, you get a new version of Stansted, which is handcrafted, they say. I don't know who built it. Could well be any builds for all I know, like, or some other dev that's been, you know, commissioned to do it. But yeah, I haven't actually got a decent version of Stansted. I got the freeware one, but I never really liked that. I felt like the taxiways were like driving on a rally course, to be quite honest with you. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Alright, pausing it. Let's grab our GPS coordinates. Put in EGPH. And we are at gate 3. Sent you a message about matching on vPilot. Must have done something wrong. You should just need to put the VMR file in, Tricky. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at that another time. Let's go to our route page. EGPH. I've already done that. EGSS. Company route. Activate. Execute. Oh, they've updated it. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Anywho, it's got all of our legs in. That's good. Departures, arrivals. Let's go. Well, according to SimBrief, it should be runway 06 and TLA. TLA. 6 Delta. Yeah, there it is. Obviously, we'll confirm that when we get our clearance, because you never really know. Jake, I do love the 777. It's a great plane. I just missed the 7.3 tonight, so figured I would jump back in it. And also, it's a good refresher, because you spend so much time in the 777, it's like, it's very easy to forget stuff. Alright, let's jump up top. So let's arm our emergency lights. And we should probably get ourselves fueled, shouldn't we? So we get too carried away. I'm going to be a bit lazy today and do that via the fuel page. Because I'm in no mood to wait for GSX. 5489. Jolly good, and our payload is what's our payload? 99 passengers, so if we say that 12 are in first class, that leaves 87 in economy. Cargo is 1123 up front, 1122 in the back. Zero fuel weight at 53. And SimBrief agrees. That's always reassuring, isn't it? Yeah, Tricky, let's try not to do that, yeah? I don't know about that livery thing. I'll have a proper look once I'm off the stream and see what's going on. It could be that I've just messed up on the VMR file, but wouldn't be the first time. Alright. Let's do our takeoff performance. We're going to do runway 06. TO2, 133, 134, 138. Okay, let's do perfinite request. Show you the charts quickly. Transition altitude is 6,000. That'll do, and our N1 limit. Hey, Sticky Rice. And our N1 limit, what's our takeoff temp? 45. We'll do takeoff 2, I think it wants. Yeah, TO2. Selected temp at 45. Takeoff data, flaps 5. Trim of 5.34. We are a bit light today, I suppose, aren't we? 133, 134, 138. Good. That all agrees. Let's go to our legs page. Pop this into plan. And we'll just step through our route on the way out of Edinburgh. Making sure there's no discontinuities, or being aware of them if there are discontinuities, because after all, discontinuities aren't necessarily a bad thing. Need to set up our arrival into Stansted. We are on ILS 04. And we're going to use the Listo 1 Lima. And we're going to transition at Laurel. Happy days. So now if we go back to our legs page, step through. Listo, this is where they make you do a bit of a loop, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. We'll do a loop-the-loop just up from Stansted. Cool. If we're on Unicorn, we may cut that out, or we may get a shortcut. That's always possible. What is our cruise alt? Flight level 405. Are you kidding? To go to Stansted? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, hey, Lee. Initial look on the latest update, and yeah, it's pretty good. So you've had a look already, Lee, have you? I must admit, I obviously jumped in to grab a screenshot before going live, but that's literally all I've done. But it did look alright. I thought it looked pretty good. We should probably tune departure, actually, shouldn't we? And get ourselves some clearance. You got 390. That seems pretty high to go down to Stansted. Oh, what do I know? What do I know, eh? Good, we got delivery on 121205. We'll go up. I need to get some of those Logitech panels. I was looking at them again last night thinking, just do it. Which is, when I start saying that to myself, it's never long before I actually do just do it. Yeah, so it's like a V2 of a world update for the UK and Ireland, I guess you could say. Hi, Vin. Okay, 121205. Now, either no one's saying anything, or my VATSIM audio is busted. I'm hoping it's the former. Let's have a quick radio check, shall we? Edinburgh delivery, Air Not 121, stand 3, radio check.
Station calling, this is Edinburgh radar, readability 5, Pyreegue, Lufthansa 3 for Juliet, after the British Airways A320, runway 06, land after the wind 04, 037 knots.
Oh god, I'm on.
Lufthansa 3 for Throttle.
Oh, I'm on the wrong frequency. Idiot. I need to be on ground. 121. So you come here for the finest quality content, don't you? 755. Such a good flight simmer.
Fishy 8 Quebec Whiskey. You're facing the wrong way, but not to worry. You can taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, holding point Alpha 1. Foxtrot Alpha, holding point Alpha 1. Fishy 8 Quebec Whiskey. It's just if I push the other way, I'd be in the graph. That's a very good point.
Waiting with ground. Turkish 140.
Turkish 143 over ground, hello. Taxi stand 15 Alpha via Charlie and Lima.
Set our QNH.
Say again, please.
Turkish 143, taxi stand 15 Alpha via Charlie and Lima.
We're going to get our clearance in just a second.
Taxi to stand 1 via Charlie to Lima.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Shuttle 8 Lima behind the Turkish on Charlie.
Shuttle 8 Lima over ground, hello. You can expect stand 6 for now, just hold short of Alpha.
What short of Alpha expecting stand 6, Shuttle 8 Lima.
Let's go 390 because we're going to be on Unicom anyway. Get the old APU fired up.
Good evening, Innsbruck. Information November. Gate stand on 6. Request IFR clearance view to Leeds. EG856.
EG856, this is Edinburgh ground. I don't have your flight plan on my strip. You definitely intend to call Edinburgh.
Roger, okay. Yeah, thanks. EG856.
See, it's not just me.
Shuttle 8 Lima, you can taxi now, stand 6 via Alpha and Foxtrot.
Stand 6 via Alpha and Fox, Shuttle 8 Lima.
Ground hello, Lufthansa 3 for Zurich.
That's the 3 Juliet Edinburgh ground, hello. Taxi stand 17, that's 17 via Alpha, second left on Mike and Golf.
Lufthansa 3 for Zurich, stand 17 via Alpha, second left on Mike and Golf.
Pretty good one. See if I can jump in when there's the next bit of silence.
Right, 2 straight Tango, yep, radar now 121.205, bye-bye.
121.05,
Edinburgh ground, Air Not 121 at stand 3, aircraft type Boeing 737-800, information November on board, looking for IFR clearance to Stansted, please.
Station calling, say call sign ending.
Air Not 121.
Air Not 121 over ground, hello, clearance request received, stand by, I'll call you back.
Alright, we'll sit tight.
Right, 2674, hold position after the Apache's already gone past you. Stand 15 Bravo, push back and start to cruise, facing west.
Push back, stand 15.
Right, Dawson. And now we wait.
Max 3 Whiskey Yankee Edward ground clearance when you're able.
Go ahead, Blue Max 3 Whiskey Yankee.
Blue Max 3 Whiskey Yankee, slow for the wait there. You're cleared to Bournemouth as filed on the Gotham 1 Delta departure runway 06, squawking 3220.
Absolutely no problem on the wait there. We are cleared to Bournemouth, Gotham 1 Delta of 06, squawking 3220 for Blue Max 3 Whiskey Yankee.
Blue Max 3 Whiskey Yankee, Big Back is correct, already pushing start.
Okay.
What can I get done up here while we wait? I can do window heat, I suppose.
Appreciate Quebec Whiskey, request switch to Edinburgh radar. Appreciate Quebec Whiskey, really slow about that. Contact radar now 121205, bye-bye. 11205, appreciate Quebec Whiskey.
Edinburgh ground, good evening. It's Ryanair 924 Boeing 737-800, stand 1 Alpha, information November, request clearance Dublin.
Right, 924 Edinburgh ground, hello, clearance request received, stand by, I'll call you back.
Is he no streaming? I don't know. Probably not. But I shouldn't get any special treatment. Not really. Should be just the same as everyone else. Still, it gives us a nice chance to talk. Although I feel like I'm on edge now, I need to be like waiting to hear like... Hi Tricky.
Giant 57 Edinburgh ground, hello, clearance request received, stand by, I'll call you back.
Tricky, if you get served before me, I'm not going to be happy. It's like pushing in at the bar, that is. That's not on. Right, let's get some flight directors on, I suppose. RML nav, RMV nav. Yield auto throttle. Don't you dare, Tricky.
Lufthansa 3 hooded on block 775.
What am I forgetting?
Lufthansa 3 for Juliet, hello, thanks for flying, see you later.
So keep your eyes out on the channel over the next, I don't know how long actually.
And,
Ooh.
so I'm going to forget the call sign again, X-ray November Oscar 121.
Air Not 121, go ahead.
Air Not 121, I'm going to need to refile you. on a Gotham departure. You'll be able to accept the reroute.
Absolutely, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay, stand by. I'll send you the. I'll actually leave it to you. Air Knots 121. You've got a pen and paper ready.
I do indeed. And 121.
Air Knots 121. Your new routing is going to be Gotham, Golf Oscar Sierra Alpha Mike. Then the Papa 600 airway to Fennec, Foxtrot Echo November India Kilo. And then the Lima 612 airway to Listo Lima India Sierra Tango Oscar. Either you can accept.
That should be absolutely fine. Air Knot 121. Is that still runway 06?
Air Knots 121, yes, so on the new routing you are now cleared to London Stansted. On the Gotham 1 Delta departure, runway 06, walking 7311.
Gotham 1 Delta, runway 06, squawking, and I've forgotten it already. I apologise.
No worries, 7311.
7311, Air Knot 121.
Air Knot 121, move back to correct.
Alrighty.
And Air 94, you're still with me.
Affirm, pass your message.
Thanks for your patience. You're cleared now to Dublin as
Well, that's all about.
Gotham 1 Delta departure, runway 06, walk 4771.
Okie dokie.
Clear Dublin, Gotham 1 Delta departure from 06 and talk 4771. Ryanair 94.
Ryanair 94, correct.
So, how do we clean this mess up? Let's have a look. This is something new for me, so that'll be interesting. So it's basically Gotham 1
And
Delta.
Giant 57, you with me? Giant 57? Yeah, Giant 57, you've got the same problem with the Air Knot we were just talking to. You're filed on a Tala departure, but I need you on a Gotham. So, would you be able to accept the reboot?
Welcome.
Giant 57, we'll just stand by. I'll get the routing before you come back.
Roger.
And Giant 57, you got a pen and paper ready?
Welcome.
Giant 57, your new routing is going to be Gotham, Golf, Oscar Sierra Alpha Mike. Then the Papa 600 airway to Fennec, Foxtrot Echo November India Kilo. Then the Lima 612 airway to Elba, Echo Lima Bravo Uniform Sierra. And finally the upper Lima 612 airway to Listo Lima India Sierra Tango Oscar. As you can accept.
Giant 57 can accept that on the Gotham 1 Delta.
Giant 57, Roger, thanks so much. I'll just amend your flight plan on the departure list and I'll be back in 2 seconds for full clip.
Alright, I better start deleting some stuff.
Ready for X.
Right, 2674, just double check your score please, 6213.
You said that with a knowing voice because it's from 6100.
No worries.
So, are we just doing the normal departure, like all these waypoints here, like D065A, all of those out to Gotham?
Max 3, Whiskey, Yankee, San Mile on the destination bar, please.
Let's go to
Station calling,
plan.
stand by, Big Ryanair 2674, thanks so much. You can taxi down for the point Alpha 1, runway 2, question 06 via Lima and Alpha.
So there's Gotham.
Taxi for departure. Correct.
Now, how do I...
And who is the station calling for push? Blue Max 3
So I
Whiskey.
do P600.
Yeah, that was us.
Blue Max 3 Whiskey Yankee, stand 9, you push back and start through facing west.
Push start through facing west. Blue Max 3.
And Giant 57, you ready to copy?
So how do I tell it to use the
stand by,
P600 airway to
stand by.
go to Fennec?
Yep.
Oh man. So if I just type P600, that's not going to take it, is it? No. So then do we go... I'll just type in Fennec? And so if I do that, Fennec, okay.
Shuttle 67 star 1 to freedom, November 17700 for freedom.
Shuttle 337 Edinburgh ground follow, you cleared to Edinburgh Scout, Scotland 1 Delta departure from runway 06, squawking 6031.
Then to Listo.
Cleared to Heathrow on the Scotland 1 Delta departure, squawk 6031,
Shuttle 337, the back is correct, board information sir.
Edinburgh ground at Ryanair 924, stand 1 Alpha, request push and start.
Ryanair 924, stand 1 Alpha, push and start facing north.
Push and start approved, face north, Ryanair 924.
Think. God, I'm not happy about this. Tricky, are you there? Am I right in thinking we're doing this departure with all these little waypoints on the way to Gosum? So I've got D065A, 050C out to Gosum, then Fennec. I can't tell how to get it to do those airways like P600 then L612. Not entirely sure if I'm on those airways. There's Listo, Pyreegue, and that looks about right. I'm just not sure if it's completely right. Does anyone know in chat? I have to hold it here for a minute, I think. So they want us on the Gosum 1 Delta, which is what I've got. So that's all the way out here. Oh, EasyJet's live, is he? Oh, of course he is. He's doing the giveaway, isn't he? Of course he is. Yeah. Right, let's switch out my... Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. You're in a Discord call with him.
Back to Security Yankee Taxi, you want to put Alpha 1 runway 06 via Foxtrot Echo and Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha 1, short 06, Foxtrot Echo and Alpha, Blue Max 3.
P600, there we go. Fennec, so that looks good. Then we're taking the...
All stations Edinburgh broadcast, the new information is Oscar.
612.
Edinburgh.
All the way down to... Listo. Yeah, I think that's right. I think we're okay. Listo, Pyreegue, and then it's just like the arrival in Stansted, at which point we're good. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like we're okay. So out to Gosum, down to there, and it's basically a straight line all the way down to Listo. Yeah. I'm feeling good.
Shuttle 337 to
Possibly.
Ryanair Boeing 737-800 passing left to right behind on Echo, then Stan 103, which is start with 3 face off.
Possibly entirely wrong.
Give way to the right here on Echo and we should start thereafter after base off.
And Edinburgh ground Ryanair 924, request taxi.
Ryanair 924, taxi, want to put Alpha 1 runway 06 via Echo and Alpha, give way to the company 737, just about to go on to Echo now.
Taxi on point Alpha 1 runway 06 via Echo and Alpha and give way to the company. Ryanair 924.
So flight level 393, that's going to be... I always forget, is it odds going down? 410. Let's do 390. Don't fancy going all the way to 41. Would I recommend the Airbus stock stick, I suppose you mean, and throttle? Yes, I would. Like them a lot. Like them very, very much indeed. Alright, I'm just going to step through this route one more time just to make sure we're not being a... It's all good. One more time for luck. Go some Fennec, Listo. Easy peasy. I think you can rest easy tricky. I think I figured it out on my own. Yay. Okay.
Right now, 2674, my face doesn't service, so it's Unicom now 1228, bye bye.
Let's get rid of the charts.
Be back 3 Whiskey, U2 over to Unicom 1228, bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, parking brakes on.
Right, thanks,
Let's get rid of our chocks. I feel a little bit like I'm not sure what I'm doing because I haven't flown this one in so long. Let's remove the wheel chocks. Let's get GSX ready for a push, shall we? I wasn't given Airbus tricky in my readback. I went Fennec to Listo, but I think we'll be on Unicom by that point anyway. So.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's progress low EGPH. Remember, flight date is 20 7 with Edinburgh information on the Liverpool.
EG257 November, Edinburgh ground to low, standby to go to
Departure check completed.
November,
Bypass 10
you are
and
cleared to Liverpool with miles, Hotel 1 Delta departure on 06 42730. With Liverpool, Hotel 1 Delta 227. November, be back to the 94, nothing further, Unicom now 1228, bye bye.
122 Decimal 8, Ryanair 94, Q382, delight. Bye-bye.
Jolly good. We'll wait for this BA to get out of our way and then we'll
7 over to Alpha 1 please via Echo now.
we'll think about getting on our way. Do I still get nervous communicating on VATSIM? Yeah, every time. You just don't want to mess it up. In the same way as when I play a bit of Counter-Strike. I'm not that good, but I do competitive matches on Counter-Strike, and every time you queue up for a competitive match, there's a little bit of you that's like, right, time to concentrate.
Ground, 57's ready.
Let's not mess it up, that kind of thing, you know?
Giant 57, thanks very much. So on the new routing, as discussed, is now clear to 2 London Stansted on the Gosford 1 Delta departure runway 36, walking 7307.
Did I set my squawk?
Copy the reroute, cleared via the Gosford 1 Delta departure, expect 06 squawk 7307, Giant 57 heavy.
Giant 57 heavy, be back correct.
Edinburgh ground air not 121, stand 3, request push and start.
Air not 121, stand 3, push back and start 3, facing north.
Push and start through, face north, air not 121. Alright, continue pushback. We will do nose to the left, tail to the right.
25 Papa November, just double check your squawk please, is 2730.
2730 to Papa November.
Come on, parking brakes.
All engines are clear. Start at will.
Please face west. Just start approach facing west. Start.
There we go, getting a bit of N2 on engine number 1. And we will introduce the fuel. Yeah, there's something about VATSIM that just kind of focuses the mind. I mean, once you get past the initial being terrified of it, there's just, you know... It's higher stakes, so it's like, if I wasn't on VATSIM right now, I could just bomb around doing whatever I want, but it would feel a little bit pointless. Whereas VATSIM, it's like you're kind of committing to doing it properly. That's what I like about it. Alright, engine number 2. N2 is climbing, that's good. Flaps are set to 5. Wait for the N2 to get to about 20%. We'll add that fuel. Don't really fly the 787, it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I haven't really gotten into that one. Not to say I won't ever.
Shuttle CC7, that's Serbia now. Got 122 extra.
Please set parking brakes.
Looks like we've only got ground today, Tricky. Still, as long as we make it out without crashing like we did last time. Alright, parking brake. Set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground.
Engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Let's take power now from our engines. We'll do auto on everything. Turn APU bleed off. Probe heat on. APU off.
Edinburgh ground, 2506, 211 running frequency. Brake setting after frequency.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Let's get yoke cam on the go.
Postman 2506 over ground, hello, you cleared to east of Leopard Files. Got someone Delta departure on the Sidestick for 2274. Fleet to east, mid,
Tow truck
One
disconnected.
Delta,
Bypass
departure
pin
runway
removed.
06, 2274.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
2506. Is that correct? Information is currently Oscar, GH1020.
Underground, Alpha 7 ready to push.
957, stand 16, push up to facing north/west.
Push approved, facing north-west, west 7.
Edinburgh ground N121 ready for taxi.
121, taxi via, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Alpha 1 runway 06 via Echo and Alpha N121. Right, let me just bring up the charts for those of you that want to have a quick look. Which I appreciate. In my head I know where I'm... Oh, OBS disconnected. Stream still working for everybody? Say something in the chat if you can hear us. Okay, so this is us. We are on Echo, left onto Alpha, and Alpha 1 at the end. Easy peasy. Cool, thank you all very much indeed. Let's head on down. Left onto Alpha. I don't know what was wrong with ABS. I never know what's wrong with ABS, in fairness. Hey, bye Ryanair. Godspeed. Where's that rascal Tricky? Have a bit of the eye tracker on the go. Very, very handy for seeing where you're going. God, it's busy, isn't it? Go on, butter it. Go on. Hey, well done. Well done, well done.
November, taxi, down 4 on the way. 06 by Golf, leave it.
Golf and run Alpha to Alpha 1. Ground below get to 3.7.
Okay, we're going all the way down to Alpha 1.
Green light, take a bit of a down below, taxi, immediately, standard 8 via Alpha and
Standard Alpha 3.7.
Ground drop by Stansted, ready for taxi,
Giant 57, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Golf, leave it at Alpha.
51 F106 is Golf female, Alpha, drop by 7.
Say again the last one.
Golf female Alpha, drop by 7.
Yep, correct.
Alright, we've got one on final. Okay. Okay. Engines continuous. And we will get our strobes on, landing lights on. I do believe we are good to go, although how far out is that traffic? Not very far. Are we over to Unicom now, I wonder? Edinburgh ground, Air 121, Alpha 1. Are we over to Unicom now?
Air not. Oh, sorry. Air not 121, yeah, sorry, Unicom 128, bye bye.
Unicom 122.8, thank you very much for the service. Alright. Where's Tricky? There he comes. Oh, let's wait for Tricky, shall we? Because we've got a couple here on final. Struggling to see how far out they are, but I don't think they're going to be long. Here they come.
Edinburgh traffic, Shank 75 Delta Kilo 5 mile final, runway 06, Edinburgh traffic.
Yeah, we'll sit tight. We're not going to jump out on a 5 mile final, I don't think.
Edinburgh traffic, jump off 7, hold short, 612.
Do a bit of plane spotting, shall we? I feel like there should be a VATSIM sound add-on, because if you were sat here right now, you'd have felt a right rumble go through the cabin, wouldn't you? Don't really get that with VATSIM. Edinburgh traffic, Air Knot 121, holding short, Alpha 106, number 1. Bit of an act, Ricky. And I suppose I could have maybe have gone, but I don't know. What would you all have done? Would you have gone?
Edinburgh traffic, EG 1037 Delta, vacation runway 06.
Starting to feel like I maybe could have gone. Oh, wait. Hold up. My chat's frozen. Oh, everyone, I'm so sorry. I've been ignoring all your messages. I haven't been able to see a single word you've been saying. My chat froze. I've now just refreshed it and I can see you all. Yeah, I probably should have gone. Still, never mind. Alright. Edinburgh traffic, Air Knot 121, lining up 06. Edinburgh traffic. Yeah, we were taxiing pretty fast then, I'll give you that. Just wait for the plane to vacate. Just see him at the other end of the runway there.
Edinburgh traffic, jump 57 heavy, one on up, and wait behind the flight 767. Edinburgh traffic, Shank 75 Delta Kilo, vacate, runway 06.
Edinburgh traffic, Air Knot 121, taking off runway 06. Alright, let's roll. Press set.
Knots.
Rotate. Why are my V1 rotate callouts happening?
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. No, I've forgotten something. I didn't do Tara. Muppet. No, I did. What it is, I've done a fresh install to my OS and my subsequently the sim. Lots of little things like that I'm starting to notice. Edinburgh traffic, Air 121 airborne, 3,500 feet. Whatever's in here. Options, simulation. Oh, look, it's all there. Oh, I know what it is. It deleted my takeoff speeds when I redid the when I had to redo all of my stuff. That's exactly what it is. You see Tricky down there yet? That Tricky down there? Yeah, I think it is. Go on, Tricky. There he goes. Hey Dev Banks. Nice to have you with us. Now, seeing as we're on Unicom, do I obey the SID or do I just give myself an early climb? What do you reckon? Yeah, I must admit that did throw me a bit, that whole refiling. First time I've ever had that on VATSIM, so that's something new for us. I think that's kind of why I like VATSIM though, because you just never know really quite what you're going to get and you just have to kind of deal with it. I think if you go into VATSIM thinking, right, I'm just going to have this completely planned experience where it's going to be end to end, you know, like this and then like this and then like this, it's like, yeah, prepared to be, I wouldn't say disappointed, but prepared to be surprised. What have we got over there then? Where to go to download EGSS? You'll need to go into the content manager on the within the flight simulator, and you download World Update 17, which is like UK and Ireland, and by downloading that, you will therefore get it. So yeah, I'm quite excited to get it. Actually, I kind of feel like the flightsim.to version of Stansted, in my opinion, wasn't the greatest. I mean, it's alright for a freebie. Can't whinge, but the fact that we've now got a handcrafted one out of the world update, pretty good. Tricky, are you climbing straight away? I mean, I'm holding at 6 as per the SID, like a good boy, but I suppose seeing as we're on Unicorn, we could just up and go. Alright, Dimitro, where do I go to create flight plans? I use SimBrief. I recommend you all use SimBrief. Don't be weirded out if you go there and think, oh, I need to pay for a Navigraph subscription to access it. You don't. You have to have a Navigraph account, but you don't need to pay any money. Now, you won't be on the latest nav data, but to get you started for no money, highly recommend. Right, let's hop outside. Yeah, we're being hunted down by Tricky 7-4. I really wish the outside volume wouldn't be quite as loud. It's really annoying on the streams when you cut between one and the other. Where's EPMO? I'm not familiar with that code. I saw you mention it a little while ago, actually. And I neglected to answer you, didn't I? Ah, Warsaw. Yeah, I think we can probably climb now, can't we? We've done most of it at least. Alright, let's climb, Tricky. Ah. Let's go 390. You 390? There we go. Altitude intervene. Yeah, they wanted me at 410, but I thought 390 would be easier. Alright, standard pressure. (737) 700 or 800. I would probably go 8. Only because it's the one I always end up on when I go on holiday, so I like it more. Oh god, what is my cost index? I can't remember entering that now. Where do I find it? Where do I find it? 47. Alright, 10,000 feet. Let's get yield lights off and engines continuous. Oh, are they? Bit late for us now, though, isn't it? Right, so we haven't really got that far of a trip, have we? Not really. So top of climb 114 miles, that's fine. 300 miles to Stansted. About 50 minutes time we should be there. Listo isn't going to be far either. I'm probably going to do a shortcut, Tricky, once we get to Listo. Probably, if we're on Unicom, I'll probably shortcut my way through the star. Oh, you're stuck with approach, of course. 390 is my cruise. Captain 509, how you doing? Marcus says, I've still got some problems. Let me get rid of yoke cams, we're not really using it anymore, are we? I've still got some problems. Can we do the map? The map working? Yeah, let's do the map. I've got some problems getting the throttle quadrant right for the 777. Did you ever complete your config video? Yeah, I did one months and months and months ago for the 737, and the exact same settings work for me for the 777. So I haven't done a thing in terms of config for the 777. I just choose my 737 profile for the throttle quadrant, and it works. So I don't know. I'd love to, because I get loads of comments on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube Shorts, and on the actual video itself. Some people say, brilliant, thanks, worked perfectly, love it, which is awesome. And some people are like, oh, I did it and it didn't work. Now, given that I've worked in IT support for a living in the past, part of me is like, yeah, but did you really do it? Like, if I came around to your house now, do you promise me that you actually did all the steps and you didn't like skip through the video because you wanted to get to the end quickly and quickly get to the end result? Do you absolutely promise you did it all? I would wager a very high percentage of those people saying it doesn't work didn't do it all, if I had to guess. But yeah, if you do a search for like Airbus throttle 737 or 777, because I've changed the title to include 777 now for the video, you might be in luck. Oh man, I'm getting this really strong smell of food in the shed. So for those that don't know, I'm in a garden shed that I've converted into like a little sim room, studio, YouTube space for me to do this stuff. And I've got these, it doesn't have any windows, so I've got these extractor fans, almost like what you'd have in your bathroom, to like get the steam out of the room when you've had a shower, that sort of thing. So I've got one that brings fresh air in, and I've got one that brings warm air out. And I'm getting this really, really strong smell of like fish and chips with vinegar. I reckon the neighbours must be like sat out in the garden with a load of fish and chips. It smells really good. Oh, my YouTube chat froze again. Right, what was my last message that I responded to? Oh, flaps and speed brakes. That's all default for me. Have you got the add-on, Marcus? Just picked up the Boeing yoke. Did you tweak its sensitivity? I didn't tweak any sensitivity within the sim, but what I did do was I installed the fourth spring that came with it, because I went on a sim day where you get to go in a 737 simulator, and I went on that relatively close to when I got the yoke, and when I got the yoke it felt a little bit on the light side, and I remember the guy saying like this yoke came out of a 737 and we've rewired it to work with our sim, like literally soldering iron and cables and circuit boards to like mod the thing so it works, so you get the feel of a real 737 yoke, but obviously it then interfaces with their sim. And he said, like, you can't get any more real feeling than this. Trust me, I fly the real one. I fly in this. They're the same thing. And the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke felt light by comparison. When I put in the fourth spring, it felt way more reminiscent of that experience. So yeah, definitely recommend the the fourth spring for sure. Am I using the Edinburgh V2 Fantastic Update? Yes, I am. Although I don't have the Indie Build Stansted, so this freeware version of it is like, that's music to my ears when I heard about that last week. It's like, great. Is the free Stansted made by Indie Build, and is it on the Stansted on the Indie Manager? No, it's just part of the World Update. Just download the World Update. Oh, hello Mark. AKA Grey Shirt. So yeah, curious to see what this is like. I wasn't sold on. There's a free one, isn't there, on flightsim.to, and it was all right, except the main taxiway. God, it felt awful. Like literally, the plane was like going up and down, up and down, up and down, like rolling along. It was like we're on a rally course. So yeah, I'm not expecting full-on Indie Build levels of details out of this one, but if we can get something that gets you most of the way there for nothing, it's like, why wouldn't you, you know? Feel free to overtake, Tricky. What do you mean go-arounds? What are you talking about? Alright, let's resync the heading bug, shall we? Let's be a good pilot. 156. Of course, you don't have to do that in the triple, which is marvellous. 46, I think, Tricky. Hang on, let me have a look. 47. 47. I wouldn't be able to comment on that one, Marcus. Maybe someone else can. We left Edinburgh at just the wrong time, really, Tricky, didn't we? Because tower's now on, and like you say, approach is on too. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, Leo. I'm tempted to start doing those YouTube vertical streams again, but it's so much hassle, that stuff. Like, I feel like I spent the whole stream explaining to people that I haven't decided to turn all of my streams into vertical. It was in addition to the horizontal one. Like, people are like, why is it vertical? It's like, oh, you're in the wrong one. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing on at the moment, is there, Stansted? There was ground on, an ATIS, when I booted up at Edinburgh earlier, but that was short-lived. I'm surprised it's not busier at Stansted, given the free updates out. Alright, top of climb, and then pretty soon after, top of descent. Cheers, Blair. Never actually been to Edinburgh. It's on the list, though. It's on the list. Where's my thingy? Yeah, it's a bit better. Right, where's Tricky? There he is. I don't know about Glasgow. Yeah, I keep threatening to go to Edinburgh. One day I'll make it. Our castle's a tenner penny round here. So we're about to go over Manchester, aren't we? So what have we got here? We've got Leeds, we've got Manchester. Is that Liverpool EGGP? What's EGGP? Tricky, so needy. 0.79. Where did EGSS come from? It comes as part of the new world update. So if you go into the content manager on the sim, download the new UK and Ireland world update 17, it will come as part of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were mentioned a lot at the expo, weren't they? Like, when they did their presentation. I mean, I booted it up earlier and had a quick look, because obviously I had to make a thumbnail for the stream. It looked alright. But yeah, like you say, if it's free, and it's better than a default, it's like, brilliant, you know? Why wouldn't you? EGGP is Liverpool and another updated airport. Is that one part of the update as well? I must have missed that. Yeah, I mean, if you've already got any builds, you've pretty much already got probably the best Stansted available. So, fantastic. But for those that haven't got it, even if it's 50% as good, and I'm not saying it is or isn't, I don't know how good it is compared to any build, because I don't own the any builds one. But for argument's sake, if it is 50% as good and it's free and you don't already own any builds, this is a win. Be nice to get East Midlands at some point. I have to buy that one. That can be our cargo ops hub. Oh, I'm starting to feel tired now. It's been a long day. They're working on Birmingham, are they? Wow. Alright, top of descent is not long. Once we clear top of climb, we will hopefully then get a readout for top of descent. Thing is, they've shot themselves in the foot now, haven't they, with this Edinburgh? Because like this new V2 of Edinburgh is so good. It's almost like they've committed to anything else they ever do has to be as good as that. Yeah, I feel like I'm slowly filling out the UK. There's a pretty good version of Exeter on flightsim.to for those of you that want to fly out of the southwest. It's not bad for a freebie, that one. Really not bad at all. For the map, I'm using SimToolkit Pro. Some people get confused. They think that I can see the map like on my TV that I'm playing on, but I can't. It's actually just on an overlay for my stream. Ah, yeah, Nuki. It's a shame they've shut down that museum that was at Nuki, haven't they? It was an awesome museum at Nuki. I went there, oh, it was well over a year ago now, but super cool. They said they nearly had a 747 with a ground power unit that they were going to just have there. But apparently the council, aka their landlords, wouldn't allow it. Wouldn't give them planning permission. How cool would that have been though, to have a 7.4 just parked up there that you could go in and knock about with. Really cool museum though, like a lot of the volunteers there were like ex-RAF guys. And they spend their days hanging out together, drinking cups of tea, eating copious amounts of lemon drizzle cake, I was led to believe. Having a whale of a time, by all accounts. They were brilliant. Like they didn't mind the kids jumping in the planes, like you know, 'cause they had like old fighter jets there and stuff like that. And like, yeah, put the kids in. Kids there, like grabbing hold of the joystick, pretending they're fighter pilots. Couldn't care less. So like, yeah, let them enjoy it. It was brilliant. And such a shame it's gone. Bristol looks stunning, but is a bit expensive. Are you talking about the? What's the name? God, I'm blanking. Who made Bristol? Come on. I even own it. Not the UK sim. Not Orbex. Who made it? Oh, damn it, it's going to annoy me. Someone puts it in chat and they'll be like, that's it, and I'll know instantly, but... Pilot Plus. So Orbex sell it, but Pilot Plus is actually the dev. It's just selling through the Orbex store. Thank you, Matt. Almost beat me to it. Yeah, I've got the Pilot Plus one. I feel like maybe the hump in the runways may be a little bit too strong. That'd be my only complaint. When you come in on 0.9, and I know there is a lump, but I'm not entirely convinced that it's as is EGSS usable? Huge train issues when I went on earlier. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Eastern traffic Blue Max 9605 establishing ILS in 15 nautical miles, 22 nautical miles from touchdown.
we had terrain issues on the free version from flightsim.to, but I don't know about the version that's come out today with the world update. So we'll find out. Yeah, Edinburgh's still chock-a-block. It was busy earlier. We had an interesting one. Tricky and I both got rerouted, so we were going to be on the TLA departure, and then we had to basically reprogram our box here manually based on a new route that the controller read out to us. It's like, ooh. Yeah, the free version, the taxiway was less than ideal. Let's just put it that way. Right, seeing as we're on Unicom, I'm just gonna put 2,500 in and just let it do it. One of the perks. How you doing, Jeffrey? It's the crack. Sound like my family in Ireland. Stansted mixed with your innie builds. Oh no, that's annoying when that happens. What I'll probably do, we'll enjoy this little sunset that we've got going on, but when we get onto final, I'll roll the time of day back, so we get a proper look at it, you know. Now, can we do a shortcut?
There's a traffic jam on 460, just like 25. 6 units.
So Pyreegue. Alright. If we go Bombo to we'll see. We'll see for now. Grass textures aren't great. There's literally a Gulf Stream in the grass texture. Oh, that sounds perfect. Yeah, I mean Gatwick still brings my system to its knees, even with a 4080 and a 5800X 3D. I kind of feel like it really depends if you're on VATSIM and how many people are online. I wonder maybe whether I need to, or not need to, but whether it might be an idea to get the... Is it Origami that do the paid version of Gatwick?
Eastman's traffic, Blimax 9605, established 8 miles.
Yeah, that'll do, Tricky. E104, runway. EGNX, that is East Midlands? Is that East Midlands down there? What's the weather doing? So we've got 232 at 02. Uh, 060. 7, gust of 17. Ooh.
Eastman's traffic Blue Max 9605 landing runway 09.
Birmingham traffic, for the Foxtrot for departure from Alman, Ethan, expected immediate takeoff.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to get East Midlands. That'll be my next one. I would like to start doing some cargo ops. Maybe in the A300. Also, it'd be cool to get a cargo livery done in this one. Obviously, we're in passenger livery at the moment. But it would be cool to get a cargo one done. So I do like cargo ops. I figured that'll be our little cargo base. Because why not? Yes, it is tricky. 1022.
Traffic.
Hello, what's going on here then? Be them.
Birmingham traffic connection 44 is now climbing out the Agmax 1 might departure for the people.
I don't think I've got any Fly Tampa scenery yet. May have to change that. I'll tell you what though, I did a video earlier. I was doing a recorded flight for a video I'm doing in the 777 Heathrow to Dubai. That'll be out on the channel in a few days. And I flew with, I nicked my wife and kid's iPad and put Navigraph on it. It's so much nicer than having to have it on a computer. Really, really enjoyed that. So I may be in the market for an iPad. Okay, airport elevation. It's 348, so we'll go 350.
Traffic.
What's that now? I'm probably going to take a shortcut, I think, Tricky. Yeah, I'm really missing the iPad tonight. Really missing that. I think I'll probably just get, like, the iPad. No Pro, no Air, just iPad. Ought to be good enough. Because what I want to do, I want to be able to get the HDMI output from the tablet and then feed it into my streaming PC, and then we can have it as an overlay. So then you can actually see what's on my iPad screen as I'm using it. which would be pretty cool. I did think maybe I'll get like a cheap, I don't know, like a Lenovo M8 or something like that. I thought maybe that would be alright, because I thought, well, it's got a USB-C port on it, so we should be able to get HDMI out over the USB-C port, but it turns out they've actually limited that port to like USB 2.0, so no HDMI, which is slightly annoying. But what can you do? Can't seem to get the grass at Edinburgh to show up. Yeah, that's an issue. There is an airport you need to download from the content manager, because they use an. I think they use. Hang on. They use a grass asset from another airport that comes with the sim. I think it was part of one of the world updates. I forget what the airport is in question, but if you go and download like a certain world update or a certain airport, you should then get your grass. If we're in the States we would do, but the transition altitude here is not 18,000. It's probably 6, isn't it? Check the chat. Yeah, transition altitude 6,000. I think the plane just has defaulted into 18,000 because that's what the American version, isn't it? Okay, where are we going to go then? I might go direct to CF04, Tricky. What are you thinking? Any thoughts? KFFA, that's the one, I think. Yeah, Cloudybox. Download KFFA. What I might do is I'll go to Laurel. So just before this little loopy bit, maybe we'll shoot down to CF02. What's that at Laurel? We get rid of BKY, Buster and Laurel. Let's do that. Let's get rid of BKY, Buster, Laurel, invalid delete.
Traffic EG25 right, 9 runway 07.
Invalid delete. Alright. Yeah, Laurel and then down. So I'm going Bombo direct to Laurel, Tricky. If that's of any interest here. Let's get the old speed brakes out. Is there a bump in Stansted? Don't have a lot of experience at Stansted, so I'll have to let you all be my guide.
traffic EG24 Bravo, take 06.
Okay, so we're 2,000 feet above profile, but we are clawing it back slowly. Okay, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, tricky, I'm going speed 220. So I'm somewhat above profile. Okay, jolly good. I'm going to wind the time back. 'Cause I've had enough of... Oh, here we go. You can tell it's the summer holidays. Summer camp. I want to be able to see the scenery that we've come to check out. Okay, lights should be on. Engines into continuous.
Ooh! Cut out.
Ricky, how'd you get a supervisor in? I've forgotten. Landing en route, 04. To brakes 3. And the DME is 110.5. 110.5 is already tuned, that's handy. Go for flaps 30. Stansted traffic, air not 121, 6,000 feet, flying downwind, runway 04. And 042 is our course. Okay, 1022, that's all good. And it looks like we're back on profile, which is wonderful news. It is 9:50 indeed. but we've rolled back the time because we want to have a look at the scenery. I think my pillar here is in the way of the view. Oh no. Yeah, is that it over there? Okay, let's go to 209, that's where it wants us for the next waypoint. Looking good. Speed 180. Might need a touch of speed brakes. No, it's not really this light in the UK. We've just rolled the time back to just so we can see the scenery that we've come to have a look at, really. That was the idea. But yeah, rest assured it's pitch black in real life. Alright, yoke cam at the ready. Two flaps one. I generally engage the ILS once we make our final turn, which is pretty much now. So we can press the approach button. There we go, and we should get it in a minute. You can see you got the ILS mark right there. It's looking alright. Alright, gear down. Stansted traffic, Air Not 121 on a 7.5 mile final, runway 04. So 137, we need to go down to 142. Stow those speed brakes away now. Let's get them armed. Auto brake is set to 3. Flaps 30, gear is down. Lights are on, engines are in continuous. Let's go, shall we? Let's not muck it up. Okay, my throttles. Time to pay attention. Apologies chat, I'll have to concentrate for this because I cannot multitask.
1,000.
A bit low, which is correct.
Traffic down 7 miles on here.
Snaking a bit.
400. 300.
Well, displays threshold. I was aiming over the wrong bit. Muppet.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
There it is. Well, the runway was smoothish, wasn't it? Wasn't bad. Stansted traffic Air 0121 runway 04 departed. Vacated, I should have said. Alright. Let's just clean up. Get the APU on.
The traffic down 57, heavy 6 miles on at the airport.
Now, where should we taxi? Let's go to... That's the traffic Air 121, taxiing to Stansted 34 via Hotel and Juliet. That's the traffic. Well, so far this looks pretty good. We've got a little fire station up ahead. We'll get ourselves onto Juliet and then we'll slow up. Watch Tricky come in. No, this isn't flightsim.to. This is part of the world update. Let's just hold it here for a second. Not sure what's going on with that fire truck situation there. Not going to be in the way here, are we? Yeah, we're fine. Come on, Tricky. Down you go. There you go, Tricky's down. Good job. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh. What is going on here on the right? Yeah, that's an elevation issue there, isn't it? That's a shame. Well, I'm going to the next one. Yeah, there's just no way, is there? There's just no way. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, the terminal buildings look fantastic, don't they? That look absolutely spot on, that does. GSX, maybe. I don't know, I haven't really done anything with GSX. I just installed the world update. I mean, I have GSX installed on my PC, but... That's a shame, look at that. That looks absolutely brilliant. Look at that terminal building there. I had the free before, but I've recently reinstalled my OS and flight sim and have not put the freeware back on. So I have GSX and I have the world update for Stansted. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That's a shame. I mean, literally, if this little gap was filled in, I'd say we'd be onto a winner here. I'm sure they'll fix it. Car park over there, look. That's looking great. Besides this little trench that they've given us. That looks alright. Well, it's alright. It's no big deal. We'll disconnect from VATSIM. We don't want to be hanging around causing a problem for folk. I do have both the UK updates, yeah. I didn't have any version apart from this and the same issue. Oh, okay. So maybe it's a widespread then? I mean... Yeah, that's just like a giant trench, isn't it? That's a shame. That is a shame. Should we go for a little fly around? Here we go then. Let's go and have a look. Get the old Xbox controller out. So if we put that issue to one side, if we assume that this gets fixed, and we're not, I mean look, that's like a proper trench. Look at that. Putting that issue to one side, what do we think of the rest of it? We've got Ryanair Gate over there. Let me get rid of that. There he is, Star Wars Trench Run. That's the way. So we've got the train. Is this the train? Yeah, there's the train. Is there a train? Please let there be a train. I've got a funny feeling we're not going to get a train. I feel like I need to slow down my controller because it's being very fast. Yeah, I don't think... What? What happened there? So if we try and fly through here, it pushes us up to the roof. Does that stop us going inside? Yeah. They don't want us going inside, but it doesn't look too bad, does it? Is that a parallax effect, or is that an actual interior? I think it's actual glass and actual interior, isn't it? So what's that? That's the main terminal building. Car park's looking pretty good. Little canopy there. Again, this is, as a freebie, it's pretty good. I mean, I've had payware that's not a lot different. Cheers, Tricky. Yeah, I mean, the terminal building's looking great. Just get rid of this annoying sunset. I feel like it's blinding us. Oh man, if only the train was working. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I'd say this is looking good. I'd be quite happy to run with this, I think. More than happy to run with this. What do you all think? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love the Indybuilds version, but if this is free, and you haven't already got it... Like, if I had the Indybuilds version, I would be using the Indybuilds version, make no mistake. But seeing as I don't already have it, this has essentially saved me a little bit of money. I would say Indy's probably going to be better. Probably. Haven't actually tried it, but my gut feeling would be the Indy version is going to be the superior version. But if they just get this little trench thing sorted out, which hopefully they can do in an update pretty quick. Once that's fixed, like I think I'm golden with this. This is great. This is really nice. Obviously there's no like interiors, you can't like fly around inside. But honestly, I don't know. I don't really care about that. Like, I don't think I've ever once thought, I know what, I'm going to go on Flight Sim and I'm going to go inside an airport and look at a version of W.H. Smith. I've never ever said that, and I've never ever done that. I do love a detailed interior, because I feel like it all made sense at night time when I flew in once, because there was a detailed interior and it was all lit up and you could see the people and you could see like the coffee shops, and as you obviously like move around, as you come into taxi to park in the gate, it all sort of looks completely real and immersive, way more so than like the parallax effects that you kind of get. So I get why they do the interiors, because they look good from the outside, but I've never once thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go inside the airport terminal and just muck around with the drone camera. Maybe that's just me. I'm guessing we can't go in here either. But look at this. This is looking pretty good, isn't it? Is it going to put us on the roof? Yeah. Doesn't want us in there, does it? Yeah, I can see some cargo ops being done out of here for sure. Maybe we can make Stansted a little cargo base. Very, very nice. Well, for a freebie, if they can just fix that trench, that'd be me happy, I think. Have I seen the new Edinburgh Airport? Yeah, in fact, that's where we flew out of to come here. We've just been there. Beautiful. Yeah, just fix the trench, guys, and 2 thumbs up from me, I think. I mean, obviously, like I said, if you already own Indybuilds, then this is completely irrelevant to you. Just keep using Indybuilds. I can't imagine this is going to be better. I mean, it's free. So if you don't already own it, it's a really nice one to have free. Hey Stu, yeah, this is a new update. We're just having a look. It's all looking really nice. Like, look at the terminal buildings. We've just been flying around, like car park over there. Like, it's all looking really good. Obviously, when you zoom in with the drone camera, it doesn't render everything, which is so far away, so it does look a bit rubbish. But there's this trench that we couldn't actually get to our gate. Here we go. Star Wars. Anyway, So we've just basically landed it over there. But on the basis that they fix that, which, like, surely they're going to. Like, they're not going to leave it like that, surely. I would say this is, if you don't own any builds, this is a really good one to get for free in a world update. This is a win. Definitely a win to get this one. But yeah, I can see some air-not cargo ops being done from here. We've got the A300 freighter from Anybuilds. And we've got a livery on the website, airnot.co.uk, so if you want to fly along with us, you're more than welcome. If you want to fly along with us on all the other stuff as well, 7.3, Phoenix A320, 777, fly-by-wire A320, even got an ATR livery. You're more than welcome to join us on the streams. If you want to fly with us on New Sky, you can do so. That's where we do our VA. Yeah, this is... assuming this gets fixed, 2 thumbs up. Anyway, folks, 10 past 10. And there's a cold beer in the fridge for me inside, so I'm going to go inside and put my feet up for an hour before turning in, I think. But thank you all very much indeed for coming along for today's flight. Landing wasn't bad. I've done better. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. First time in the 7.3 in a while as well. What if all this 777 been going on? Jolly good. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel as well, because we have a 777 video coming up. First time flying out of Heathrow on VATSIM, so I made a little video about it. I flew it offline. I didn't fly it on stream. I flew it earlier today. So we VATSIM'd our way out of Heathrow and over to Dubai. 2 airports I've never been to. And very nice it was too. But yeah, that one is in edit. So get subbed if you're not already. And I will see you in the next stream. No, it's got to be a glitch, too. Surely a glitch. New subscriber here. Cheers, Gabriel. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Disappointment guaranteed. But yeah, just fix this. Fix this whole thing here. And I would say this one is worthy of a 2 thumbs up. Anyway, I gotta go. Take the very best care of yourselves, folks. And I will see you in the next stream. Cheerio!